Hey guys, what's up? Fan here again, and today I'm bringing you guys another skill build that I'm going to go over. This time it's going to be Cassia. Now, the meta has recently been favoring a lot of more auto attack centric heroes, whether it's, Reynad, Hanzo, Hammer. A lot of these heroes have been either reworked and or buffed. So Cassia has actually become a very good counter pick in the meta. Now, with that in mind, I'm going to go over Cassia's one of her most common skills and talent builds and kind of explain a little bit about all of the talents and, hope you guys make use of this in ladder next time you see that Rainer or Hanzo or Hammer. So let's go into the skill build here. Level 1, the most common one is Thunderstroke. Charge Strike is also very, very good if the enemy team tends to clump a lot, especially if they're all melee. But if they're running like a standard double tank, double range, or one tank, one melee, double range lineup, Thunderstroke here is very good. Thunderstroke gives you a increase in the damage as well as a second charge in your queue once you finish all of the quests. And, just it's very easy to understand this. Basically, all you have to do is hit the enemy hero with the Q to get a quest stack. And it's important to realize that it's not just the first hit that gets you the stack, but also the bounce hits. You can see the bounce hit there on the second target dummy also gives you a stack. So you can potentially stack this very quickly as well if your enemies are clumped at all, or if they're in any kind of line angle where you can get the splash on them. Now, level 4, you want Ring of the Leech. Ring of the Leech is very strong for Cassia's basic combo, which I'll show in just 1 second here. It makes her regain a ton of life when she has all her cooldowns, and makes her very hard to 1v1 against, especially if you're on an auto attack hero like the ones I mentioned before. Now, level 7, I like Surge of Light. Surge of Light is just very, very good because it adds another nuke to Cassia's kit, and not only that, it's a good AoE nuke. So I'm just gonna take that real quick here. I wanna try to get my avoidance active here, so I'm gonna go take some damage. But we can keep talking about it. Level 10, you can actually do either skill here. Ball Lightning is better for the kind of just straight up burst damage. It does a lot more raw damage. However, Valkyrie has kind of similar qualities to a hook. Very good against backliners, ironically, like Hanzo and Reynad, who both will struggle to dodge a well-placed Valkyrie. So depending on the enemy composition, you can choose either one. I'm going to take Ball Lightning for the purposes of showing you guys the burst combo here. Level 13, you want to get the Thunder God's Fury most of the time, especially with this Q build. Now that you have 2 Q charges, it's really important to take the cooldown reduction to get as many Qs out as you can. This also makes Cassia a more range poke viable hero because without your Q spams, you're a very low range hero in general. But with Q spams, you become, not bad in a ranged poke war if you're forced to kind of skirmish like that for a bit. Level 16 depends on the enemy team as well. If they have a really tanky composition, you can always take martial law, but with this Q build, most of the time you're going to go Pierce. This is similar to Hanzo's level 16 Pierce in that it just makes it so the AoE damage that you can provide in a fight increases significantly. So say there's 3 enemies in a line here, Pierce lets it pierce all 3, but not only do you get the pierce damage on all 3 of these heroes, your secondary splash, there's 6 lines of secondary splash damage. So basically any enemy in this entire area is going to get hit by either one or multiple hits of Lightning Fury, which makes it quite strong in a AoE teamfight fashion. So level 20, most of the time you're going to get Titan's Revenge. Infinite Lightning is always viable if you think you can get value out of it, but if your opponents are good, they're obviously going to move away from the ball as soon as they can. So I would say Titan's Revenge is your default, just makes your attacks, from longer range and also ignore armor. Very easy. You don't have to do anything to get value out of this one. And I guess last but not least, I'll just show you guys the Cassia full combo here. Now, if you're getting close enough to, let's say, a Reynad, Hanzo, Hammer, really any hero in the game, if you're in auto attack range, pre-20, so that would be like right here. If you're this close to the enemy hero, you can almost one-shot them for most heroes that aren't tanks. So what you want to do is you want to start with your blind, and then you want to cast your R, Q, D, and then E to follow up, and then hit them with an auto attack and secondary Q if they're running away. So I'll show you that one more time in normal speed here in 1 second. Let's just set our level to like 16 here real quick, just to make it a more realistic depiction of what the damage looks like throughout the mid game. So, and then you auto attack one more time, and you can see if you get the full ball lightning bounce on them, that's over 4,000 damage. You can see Cassia right now, nowhere near that amount of life. Most assassins will hover somewhere around slightly less than 3k HP to around 3.5k HP. So 4k plus damage is enough to one-shot most assassins. And it's a very simple combo. It's a 5-button combo. You do W, R, Q, D, E. If you're in range to, hit an auto attack in your D, you can do it very simply. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube, and I will see you guys next time.